Tum tum. Muter. Kano di checkpoint mana ta? Aduh, aku mager sekali. Tuh.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse by an older bully last year. Took hours to get them to come out from under the... My sister.
Bisa dibuka lagi. Bisa kayak aneh. Oh iya toh.
Aloha Mora.
Mampir dulu sebentar.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Demi guys. Ya iyalah, mek 48 gold tok. Kono suara kling ngono ya. Skip sih lah. Ketemu kepala sekolah sih. Profesor Niam Fitz kamar peta. Lo sakjane mau mlebu nang kene iso nek gak salah. Ah iki lo mlebu nang kene lho, astagfirullah. Buka.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Until then. Profesornya kurang siji. Apa gitu tulisan?
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Oh, moro nak Profesor Fig. Di atas nih salah. Lo yo toh. Da.
Really?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Oke, next time kita anu.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Oke. Mari trial ya.
I hereby. Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Oh, gak iso travel ya.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
What could the headmaster want?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here...
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room. Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Alohomora.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Obat bisul. Sisanya dibagi ke wah ngaplei kepala sekolah.
Revelio.
That must be the pedestal.
Pedestal. Jir. buku cuk, kok Narnia anjing. Play.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Wakil. Oh, pas ngene ya.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Iya, Cuk.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
gak iso kepek berarti.
They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Gak iso liat kene anjir. Apa lewat pintu iku ya? Gak iso ya lewat pintu ya.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Close tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance.
Kok tau apa
That's
sih?
the way forward.
Jubah misterius.
Carries me. I think I'm invisible.
Lewat dilihat pintu kene ta. Lewat dijir. Nulat kono. Ya ampun. Terus mari ngono. Nah, coba. Invisible temen jing.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Ini kok upgrade diri ngono ta.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda. Protego.
Oke. Spellku mek iso bombarda mbak iki ta. Wih, OP banget. Jir. Wih, OP banget damage anjing. Wah, kayak gini ya pede musuh bos.
Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Defender. Stupefy. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Defender. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Descendo. Stupid. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda.
OP kali, Pak.
Bombarda. Bombarda. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso.
Bombarda.
Descendo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. Depulso. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo.
Allahu Akbar.
Defender. Bombarda. Stupefy. Depulso. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo.
Bombarda. Allah.
Depulso. Descendo. Defender. Protego. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso.
Loh, aku protego loh. Astaga. Spell mah anak iki tok ya. Dum 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 dum.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve.
Let us always honor her memory. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Wait. Iki mau sing bisa sampean Quidditch ya nek salah ya. Sebastian. Ya, kita lanjutkan. Oh, iki nak ingatane profesor
But there is no
kita.
light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. O'Neill, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Melenceng ado Isodora apa jenenge iku mau. Kok murmur tembus kene, Cuk? Pacarmu teko ruangan kepala sekolah, Cuk. Aneh anjing. Oh, nambah siji.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Isadora Morganac?
That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Berarti perjalanannya iki tiga siji loro telu iki iya perjalanan oke. Perjalanan iki ku gawe ndelok ingatane masing-masing profesor. Nah iki sik durung durung disetujui, tapi durung nyaman, masih belum mengenal seutuhnya. Kita balik anu dulu ya, ruang kebutuhan. Kita bikin potion. Aku entekno potion piro aku mau.
Has some exciting news to share.
Sidik. Inventory ku kepeken ta. Enggak kok. Enggak apa ya. Aku gak ngawe transformasi sih masalahnya. Oke boleh sih. Heal ngono ya. Kita lanjut set hasil kali ya. Kamerasi. Set hasil men, set quest.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but Poppy, centaurs are just centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Iku ono logo bulan iku. Kudu ta. Iki. Oh, meja astronomi. Sebastian ini kayak rada lama deh. Hogsmeade dulu ya, Hogsmeade. Sampai sekalian. Oh, gak nang Hogsmeade. Oke, nanti. Pintu masuk Hogsmeade tuh.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Gladrags, okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, to move a bit more freely.
Glad you came.
Nanti jir. Oh, lihat kene.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound...
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Glad you came.
Revelio.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed.
I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Biggins' friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. To be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Let's go.
Kaisa ya. Loh. Loh. Gak iso. Jalan kaki kuduan. Riwa-riwi terus ding.
He must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another room. Accio. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Apa not seen? Perang aja gak sih?
Enough to come in here alone.
Temukan Nati opsi temukan buku puisi.
I shall be shining in Rookwood's eyes when he sees what I'm capable of.
How did I get mixed up in this? Rookwood's work for him.
They teach the dark arts at other schools. Why should Hogwarts?
Some guards. They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
Perang aja. Gak iso yo. Alah, mak.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
All I see is they have been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
Oleh perang yo, ayam cik. Jebret.
I've had enough of Spellcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
Munggahe piye iki?
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just turn around. I drop every track.
There's trouble afoot.
I hope Rookwood knows what
Kasut
he's doing.
dipateni. Kasut dipateni sih. Kudu munggah rene.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Munggah rono piye anjing?
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than they know.
Someone stop right there!
Ah, temen.
Shame nobody saw that.
Berarti seperempat itu dijejel anu yo. Mateni diam. Si Bang.
Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere. Aloha Mora. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friend.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must
Ayo,
pay.
gelut mana? Siap gelut aku, bos.
Revelio.
Masa durunge gelut farming sih kali ya. Apa iki? Oh, ala pe sniki-sniki ku lihat kene ngono ta. Apalah sniki-sniki. Coba berok ngono kaget aku njir.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Baiklah. Oh, lagi polisi ya?
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Empat jir. Aku 23. Kurang. Oke. Kurang 1 level. Oh, balik sih ono telung item sing perlu diidentifikasi.
Exciting news to share.
Anjay. Keren. Oke, 24. Kekuatannya 50. Dolar gak sih? Kita looting dulu, habis itu war. Oke, wis 20. Betul kelambi sik kali yo. Betul kelambi, mari lanjut side quest. Mari lanjut main quest. Aku penasaran cerita nih soalnya.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to...
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Tidak mendapatkan XP.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Sopo anjir? Patung kita.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Wih, jangkrik petang 1000 anjing. Kana duit ya, Bos.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Have some exciting news to share.
Yeah, wait.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Anjay, nambah koleksi. Nambah koleksi paunik. Wow. Lumayan jauh.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Expelliarmus. Oke, terbang nggak bisa, kita jalan. Jalan lewat mana, yo? Malas gelut aku, jing. Apa iku? Iki lihat deh sih. Menggok rene to.
I'm famished.
The area's still clear, if anybody cares.
Enjoying this. Hit it. Good for you. Bombarder. Arrest them.
Munggah level dah pisan. Gendeng sih. Waduh sih. Wis munggah level.
included.
Revelio.
Wait. Mau melihat Maghrib Surabaya. 17.51. Kurang 1 jam.
A blockade. The poachers are already here. Revelio. Confringo. Could the phoenix be in there?
Apa ya makhluk apa itu?
Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo.
Lihat diki. Oh, seragam sekolah apa itu? Nambah damage gak? Kayak oke. Anjay. Ya apik sih Ravenclaw. Logo Ravenclaw.
Looking. You've seen how much a single feather fetches? Just imagine the whole blooming bird.
Oh, should have stayed.
Bombarda.
Hello mother father.
Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
Ngepak cir. Ngobrol terus ya. Ngepak woi. Aduh.
Revelio. Confringo.
Apa gue? Oleh apa aku mau? Salah pencet. Oh, oke. Lepas topeng. Biar seperti mahasiswa. Hello, mother. Apa anjing? Hewan anjing. Nah, di burung poni kayak lewat mana yo? Wait. Anjay.
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Aku udah gak lewat toh. Bisa ah.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Take more than that to slow me down.
Dah, kontol. Iku mau nembak, saya gerak-gerak dewe kata arah, kata melaku no wataran. Ini loh, saya ngepok iki kan maju-maju sih sikile lho. Lo gur dewe anjing, konyol anjing.
Expelliarmus. Oh, Pribadi. Confringo. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Nah, kono lihat di. Oh, lihat mau ya.
There it is again. Confringo.
Lumayan. Ono hoklam. Ternyata yang dilaba-labai mek lewat tok jing. Oh my god. Woi woi woi. Woi.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Mencapai puncak gunung.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Arrest them and then...
Kan kok cek maya sih? Hah?
You'll have to fight eventually.
Arrest them and then... That was the high ring. Confringo! Revelio.
Spanduk berdiri rumah.
Confringo.
Wis tau gunung iki koyane.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Ya ngene. Tak jupuke.
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Repero. Sudah level 24 ya teman-teman. Teman-teman gak tujuh. Pantai Poitser loh, tembus nak markas.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, tak pikir tembus markas. Wes gak gelut sih. Eman waktu. Balik sih. Terus
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
lah bukannya mau wis metu pon iki.
My heavens.
Tambah gede mana ruangannya.
What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Coba sih.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Anjay.
Nothing to identify for now.
Bulu-bulunya ditumpahkan oleh burungnya. Bulu punik dapat digunakan untuk meningkatkan dan menetapkan sifat keberlengkapan. Ini funik. Ayo funik. Punik.
Accio.
Anjay, godon. Anjay. Gede sih.
Confringo.
Upgrade sih, upgrade sih. Apa sih yang kurang tak upgrade? Upgrade iki kurang tak upgrade. Kutil kodok. Kutil kodok golek nang ndi? Saiki jam piro sih? Setengah jam mana ya? Iki main quest e gampang lah main quest e. Up level sih. Nanti. Aku Smith nanti. Oh nak aku berarti ku mau. Anjay, wis live rong jam jing.
I have been meaning to speak with
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
you. May not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens, My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Oh iyalah jelas. Jelas sih.
Revelio.
Dilanjut ta wis 2 jam aku live iki. Lanjut ta sampai buka ya. Kasus. Kayaknya kurang deh. Wah, ingin menjelajah kota baru lagi. Kira boleh.
Expelliarmus.
Anjay. Sik. Ambek mampir-mampir nak batu-batu iki sik nge-save checkpoint.
Always my turn to control.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
Apa gak menyenangkan Sebastian? Anjay. Oke. Anjay, anonymous. Cukup ta waktune. Gak cukup koyoke. Next time ayo. Next live aja.